What's up, soil brothers and soil sisters?
Soil family.
Hey, we're in the kitchen today. We are going to try our hand at a preserve.
We in the kitchen. That's my sous chef.
That's right. I'm going to just be out here helping, but this is the first time we're doing it, so I want to be a part of it because I want to have the experience of making a jam.
We making jam? Oh, I thought we was making juice.
No juice.
Oh, we making kumquat jam?
Yes. That's what we're making.
Isn't kumquat sour? Okay. Let's cook.
Yeah, we're going to see what happens. We got plenty. We're going to experiment with it, see if we can make it taste like we want it to taste. And if not, we got plenty more to try. So
We got plenty more to make kumquat juice. So y'all come along with us while my sous chef is in the kitchen with me today. All right, soil fam. So first we're gonna start with our kumquat. So they are not too big. These are bigger than the normal kumquats that I see floating around here, but they are pretty good size. So we want to start with about a pound of kumquat. So my husband will clean these up once I weigh them and cut them up for me. I'm just popping that little stem off the back end, so even though he'll do all that too, but we're gonna get us about a pound, and we'll use equal pots. Oh, I want to keep that one. We'll use equal pot sugar to kumquat. So nice size kumquats. These things are sour. My husband can eat them straight off the tree because you eat them with the rind, so they're not so sour. So nice looking little fruit. All right. So we want about a pound. Let me back off a little bit. There we have. Yep. About a pound. So let's move on to the next step. Alright, y'all. So we got our kumquats weighed out, and now we're gonna weigh out equal pots sugar. So we need a pound of sugar. About a pound. Of course, give or take some if it's too sweet. So you may want to start with less because you can add more if it's too sweet for you and you want less sugar. So we're gonna start with a pound because the recipe called for equal pots. So I don't think anything is too sweet for us around here. There we go. So we got a pound of sugar. On to the next. Alright, so let me help my sous chef out a little bit of what he is over there doing. So we taking off this little green piece on the end. cut them in half. So we'll cut the half in half because we want to get out all the seeds. See all those seeds in there? We want to get those seeds out. And we want to get that center membrane, however you call it, right there, out, like that.
Go
A little deeper. So let's see if we can get a little bit more out. So you want to get out just that center core. I got more seeds in there. You definitely want to get out all the seeds because you don't want seeds in your jam. So, but you don't want to get out all the pulp and all the juice. So about like that.
And what y'all will notice with these variegated ones, they actually have a lot of fruit inside, and most kumquats do not. So it looks like an orange inside, and they are very juicy. And from what I can see in most videos that I have watched, that is not the case. So this will be a little different experience.
Alright, y'all. So we're gonna get these things, I guess you can call them deveined.
Like shrimp, huh?
Hold the juice.
Yeah, I got a plate full of juice over here, and I'm trying to not squeeze because I want all the juice inside the jam. I'm using scissors, the vein man, because I find myself not squeezing the fruit quite as much. But however you do it is your preference.
Whatever works for you. You know, my husband got big hands, so.
Always know my strength.
These things got a couple seeds in them.
Yeah, actually they got a lot less than some of the ones that I've seen. So that's probably the difference in the variegated ones. And it's probably why they're a little more tart than the other ones too, because of the amount of flesh they have inside of them. You don't see many videos on this particular kind of fruit, the variegated ones, but they are a lot different than the
Well, I see a lot say variegated, but when they're orange, it's not the variegated brand, right? Or is it a different
They have
type?
Cause well, they look like ours. They should look like ours, and most of the ones I see them making jams with are not this
Yeah.
kind. So
But I'll see sometime, like in the title, it'll say variegated, but then I see an orange fruit, and I'm trying to figure out, is it variegated or is it?
well, you'll be able to tell if it don't look like our tree. You know, our leaves variegated.
Yeah.
Guys, a little example. These things are full of juice, like all of them, a lot of juice. Alright guys, this is a little better example of how much juice. The last one was just a quarter of the fruit. This is a half, okay? So, I mean, there's a ton of juice in this thing. It is very hard for me not to sample.
All of the fruit. Sample it all.
It smells very, very citrusy in here. And I am ready to partake.
I'll show y'all a little bit of what my sous chef got going on over here. Look at all this juice. Try to pour as much of, we want to keep as much of this juice as we can, minus the seeds. Look at that. Y'all see all that? Could have quenched this thirst with that. Alright, let's get to cooking. Alright, y'all ready to experiment with me? So I got my heat on medium because I don't want it to cook fast. So I have my kumquat cut up and the juice. And I'm going to add my sugar with that. Forgot my spatula. I'm gonna mix this up real good. Uh-oh, there I go with that left hand in the way again. So, I'm gonna put a top on here and I'm gonna let this cook for a good, I'm gonna let it cook for about 5 minutes because this is my first time making jam. So I'm gonna leave it on medium. I got all my sugar and kumquat mixed up pretty good. I'm gonna let this cook on medium-ish, maybe a little lower heat for the next 5 minutes, and then we're gonna come back and check it and see what we got going on in about 5 minutes. So I'm sure I can let this cook longer, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I'll check it again in about 5 minutes. Alright, let's check on our jam. Funny now, the peels are turning like really orange, so I guess that's a good thing. Y'all ever cook some type of citrus jam like kumquat? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. This is definitely a first for us. So alright, so we're gonna continue to let that cook down, and we're gonna get our jars ready. Alright y'all, so what I'm doing here is I'm just getting my jars prepared because I'm going to attempt to water bath can this jam to see if I can figure this out. So I'm just sterilizing my jars right now. I'm going to boil them for a few seconds and then I'm going to take them out and let them rest. Alright y'all. Okie dokie. Scared myself. This is hot. I'm gonna hand that off to my sous chef to eat. And I got a smaller pan because I cooked it down, so we don't want to hear all that. So
that is mighty tasty.
There you go. It's hot, but enjoy. So I don't need much heat, if any. So babe, do you want me to thicken it a little bit? So y'all, I'm making this for my husband because I'm not a fan of citrusy type stuff unless it's like lemonade.
More sugar or no?
I taste it, but I can't tell. It tastes sour to me. So, do you want to thicken this some? What y'all think? Should we thicken it a little bit?
Cook it down some more.
Cook it down some more. And then we'll check back in about 5 minutes and see if we should thicken it, add sugar, or what we should do from here.
Alright guys, what I'm gonna try to do is remove some of the peels out. Don't seem like they're all cooking down the way I would like them to, and as you eat it, you seem to have some pieces of the rind still left in a paper-like texture. So what I'm doing now, I poured all the mixture through a strainer, and I'm pouring some water over it to remove all the fruit and all the flavor into the pot.
It's my girl.
Is he your daddy?
Sherry over there playing with my babies.
Babe.
Is he your daddy?
Alright, y'all. So, my husband decided he did not want the peel or any chunks in it. So, we strained as much of the liquid off and separated the chunks from it. So now I need to thicken it some because, like I was saying earlier, most people thicken their jams and marmalade with the seeds from the citrus. So we gonna use my favorites. Let's see, can you see that? Tapioca flour. Alright, y'all. So we let it cook down some more after we add the tapioca pudding. Tapioca, not pudding. Tapioca flour to it. So seemed like it thickened up like jam. But we're gonna do the plate test and see if it's gonna gel up for us. Alright, I'm gonna let it drop. Give it a second to see if it'll. It's a little better. Babe! Come check this. That's a little better. So we'll see what he think. You want to try it and see? It seemed like it is gelling up better. So, alright, we're going to go with that and move on to the next step, I think. Alright. Okay, so we're going to get one of our jars. I think we got enough for one jar. I think. We're going to start with one jar anyhow. So my husband was watching some videos on canning, different ways to can. So let me get this because I know my jar is hot because I took it out of hot water. So they say out of hot water, there's the jar. And then I am going to attempt to pour his concoction in this one jar. Without making a mess. So maybe he'll have 1.5. Cause I don't wanna put too much. So let's grab another jar. And then we'll just have like 1.5. And he'll have another one he'll have a small jar to start with. So we are experimental people. We don't mind experimenting and playing with things to see. So don't fuss at us too much. Alright. Oh, so he got about 2 jars. Not bad. However, we know we didn't waste any kumquat because he liked the taste. So when he tasted, he said it was great. The texture is good now. So we added we did add the tapioca flour to it to help with thickening. Okay. So he said he saw somewhere where they said to put the top on and turn it upside down. Because I know a lot of people say make sure the brim is clean. So we're gonna try this technique that he saw and see how well this works. I am not afraid to admit that I am afraid of pressure canning. I think I can handle the water canning better than pressure. However, if this technique worked just to save it, for a little while, we'll try it and see. So we'll let this sit and see how this will work. He'll use it probably in a few days or so, but at least I wanted to try a technique that he saw and see how it works. So we shall keep y'all posted on everything, but I think this will conclude our kumquat jam preservative marmalade video. Y'all leave us some tips and recipes if you got any in the comments. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a blessed day. Good morning, Soil family. Okay, it is the next morning. So you know what that means? It's time to try this puppy out. Ain't making no pancakes today. Got some toast. I didn't even make biscuits. So we're just gonna use some toast. See what it's like. So I did the check to see if it's sealed. And they say you can push on the top. Sounds sealed. This is what it sounds like when it's not sealed. This is just an empty. You hear that? That's not sealed. This is sealed. Good to go. I actually think it turned out perfect. This is my husband's breakfast. I don't eat eggs. I definitely couldn't eat all this for breakfast, but I put some jam on his toast. Very smooth. Smells just like citrus. So he'll have to let you know what it tastes like. Once again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And share your kumquat or any jam recipe with us if you ever made any type of jam, jelly, or marmalade. Have a blessed day.